Digital storytelling is a really powerful way to get the news to a lot of people very quickly.
Storytelling is a very ancient skill of the human being. The only one thing is changing is technology and the content where we work.
Well, the last decade of storytelling has evolved because of digital tools. We've seen the growth of media like virtual reality, augmented reality, artificial intelligence.
This contest in particular, to me, celebrates that work and puts it at the same level and value of sort of traditional mediums.
I'm looking for an experience in Interactive of the Year. I'm looking for something that I haven't seen or felt before in those stories.
Looking for stories that can really take me out of the chair and make me think about what the kind of world we're living.
I was personally looking to see brave storytelling, bold storytelling, new ways of telling certain stories.
To me, it's collaboration between the filmmakers and myself as an audience, no?
It needs to resonate. It needs to be about a relevant topic. It needs to be technically strong. There need to be no flaws, preferably.
So we're looking for urgency, we're looking for immediacy, and the great thing about a lot of the tools that we have today is actually they bring us into a story like we've never been able to before.
For this story, when I put the headset on and was suddenly in the protest in Hong Kong with the reporter, my mind was just blown.
This is an example of actually a perfect use of 360 video.
I remember saying yes.
Like you put on the VR set and you're just gone.
It's like being in a protest. And a lot of adrenaline in a way, because he was running, you know, and you're there running, you're throwing things, you're screaming, so there's a lot of energy.
The event that it captures is really one of the main events in a month-long protest.
So the journalist who made that piece was sort of holding a stick that had a 360 camera on it. And right in the beginning, he says, "Turn around and you'll see me." And you see him holding the camera. And I think in terms of transparency and understanding how the news is made, that was really powerful.
It was a really good place to bring up a family. That's why I chose to live in this area, and that's why I'd like to stay.
This production tells the story about architecture, and it marries it with the medium that is a spatial medium. So they come together in sort of a perfect union. It's a piece about gentrification. It's a piece about a specific location that can resonate with a lot of other cities and a lot of other places.
That piece is pure joy. Everything is there. Like, there's so many different medias integrated in this one piece, and it allows you to interact with certain things, to spray paint, like to put a graffiti on the wall, walk around, fly around.
The buildings, they will not exist maybe in the future, but the memory is there. The level of memory preservation and, you know, will live forever, at least in this piece of VR.
We need to go to make way for empty flats for foreign investors.
River of Forgiveness is an important story because it touches on the history of oppression of indigenous people in the Americas.
This production does have really amazing balance between technology, like old style media like text and pictures, and poetry as well.
The story of an indigenous community in Canada that's sort of going on this mission down the river to reclaim parts of its identity in the past. The piece is done in such a beautiful, slow-paced way that mimics the journey.
You could feel that the creators had a relationship with the characters, with the subject. So you can sense that respect, and that was great.